I spoke at the top of the show about the atrocities of October 7. I thought I understood the depravity of those who invaded Israel and committed mass murder on that day, and worse. But no, turns out even I'd underestimated the evil of Hamas. My next guest lived 2 hours away from the Nova Music Festival, but the second he heard what was happening, he left his kids, jumped in a car and drove towards a massacre. Eran Masas joins me now. Eran, thank you so very much. I've just watched the documentary a couple of days ago. It would have been easier for you to just walk away and not relive this over and over. Why? Why have you chosen to take part?
It was, but you saw only a piece of thousands of documents that we have that day. And Cheryl chose specific evidence about sexual violence, but there is so many more about murdering and slaughtered and killing children, and pictures that I saw with my both eyes, and like I need to take care of 100 bodies to carry on by my own. So this document is very important about it's a whole world, but it's only about the sexual violence. But it was so important and so powerful, so I'm grateful about what she's done.
Can you take me through that morning? What happened?
It was comfortable. I was sleeping at that time, and someone, my big brother, called me, and he told me that I must wake up because he said the sentence, "You must wake up because Israel is going down." And then when I woke up and saw in the news the trucks of the vehicle of the terrorists, of the Hamas terrorists inside the road, starting shooting innocent people, it was not a question for me. I just understood that I must took my gun and go over there. And I know that if I'm not going to be there, I don't know who else is going to be there, because this is my home, and I need to protect my home.
Look, most of us, thank goodness, have never been in that situation, but we'd all like to think that we would do what you did, which is go towards danger and help other people. Were you on adrenaline? Were you scared? Were you kind of on autopilot? What prompted you to go towards that kind of terror?
At the first time, I'm not thinking at all. I'm just thinking like a child that want to protect, I don't know, or maybe it's not a child, maybe as a parent that want to protect his children. And after that, when I came and saw all those views, terrible views about dead, and for me, every time that I remember this scene, I'm getting very emotional. Even now, if it's below for half a year from that, I tell myself that I can't be emotional at that moment. I must do actions like a robot and leave my feelings beside and just save who I can save from that situation.
Finally, how does it make you feel as someone who is suffering every single day from what they saw and what they encountered, when you see people marching in the streets all over the world with Hamas flags and actors and models saying that the sexual violence did not occur? I mean, I can't imagine. How does it make you feel?
If I can compare my pain from that day to what I saw in the news, it's like stuck in a knife in my back every morning that I saw a situation like this. And I know, and we talk about it a lot every time, and that they influence from the media, and they are influenced from, I don't know, interests that doesn't belong on that day. They don't see facts like I do. And if I had a wish that someone will give me, I would wish that everybody, it's like I want to do something big to take some few buses, and take them all just for a ride inside my mind and my pictures in the phone. Just look at the pictures and see the facts. Don't argue about, territory or Israelis, Jews, Palestinians, Christian, Muslims. It doesn't matter. Leave it all. Just looking at the facts, and after that, you can do whatever you want. And I believe will change lives, people, because every time I met people all over the world, and that's my new mission. This is what I do in Australia right now, because of good people and because of documentary like that. I just give them a point of view of authentic things that I saw, and it's not about nothing else. It's about human being and about facts.
Yeah, well, you do an incredible job. And look, it's a really hard watch, but it is something that every single Australian should watch.